Welcome back to my channel, Private Idaho. Today we're going to try a new game. It's an animated game called The Little Acre. I see it was on Game Pass and I figured I would give it a shot. As always, if you enjoy the content that I'm creating, please leave a like and subscribe. And with that being said, let's play. Okay, let's see what this game is about. Computer games. Very pretty. Oh, something's happening in there. Let's get going. Let's see if... Is there an invert? No. I think we're fine with the music too. Let's begin. What's the story we're learning? A little somberness to begin this. A portal.
I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed would require a little ingenuity.
Okay. Shirt.
Morning, Dougal.
Now this immediately is reminding me of the Dragon's Lair, an old 80s video game with this animation, so... I can't reach it.
My trousers were just out of reach.
I can get those
My
boots.
boots are nearby. But I need to put
Oh,
on my
okay,
trousers
sure.
first. This wasn't my first rodeo. Hey, Dougal. Give me that stick, boy.
Now we have to take it. Can we take it?
Get that stick from Dougal. I had to time it just right.
Well, well, well.
Yoink.
And we have a stick. What else we got? Notes. I had the stick. Now what? Alright. Ready. Y to cover that. Can I use the stick?
Trousers were just out of reach.
What's this?
I couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still culling it. Dougal was good at fetching things, as long as the price was right.
Okay. So I think we need to use the stick, right? Can we just use the stick to get the trousers? Yeah. Perfect.
Huh? Yeah.
I'll try to not look up hints for this game. I know it's a little above
I didn't have the
my
heart to refuse, but
usual
I wasn't about to eat it.
play grade. Okay. I missed. Are we using a sandwich on the dog?
Oh, that stinks.
I love that. Okay. Let's get those boots.
Boots, check.
Yeah, we got them. Boots, check. Now can we actually get up?
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, we love that.
I couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still culling it.
Do we yell at Lily?
Lily was a sprawl of limbs, and my sweater was pinned beneath her. I needed to find a way to roll her over without waking her.
Okay, well, we only have so many things to do here. Oh, what's this?
I couldn't leave. I
Okay.
wasn't even dressed yet.
Sure, sure, sure. This game is already beating me.
I wasn't about to start throwing food around the room. Without a good reason, at least.
We use the stick again.
I'd freed my
There we
from
go.
his clutches. I was still out of reach.
I was thinking that bad breath might get him.
I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches.
Still out of reach. You have pants on. Get out of bed, dude.
I should be able to get the trajectory right.
There we go. That's weird. Well, thank you now.
He wasn't going to just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade.
We'll just swap in that stick, huh?
He wasn't going to just let me take it.
Okay.
But maybe he'd be interested in a trade.
Maybe he would.
Any more rolling and I'd see that sandwich again.
Do I have to select the stick every time?
I had to wait until his mouth was open.
Okay. We're learning every aspect of this game in the first scene. There we go. Take that stick. Give me my sweater. For some reason I can't get out of bed once I have boots and a sweater and clothes on, so...
That was my cue to sneak out of there.
Out of where? Out of there. That's what I hear. Alright, so... the ladder it is. Oh, we're dressed. Everything's zipped up. Oh, we did it. Game over.
I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town.
You know what? Let's take a look at that. Oh, you know what? We're not pausing, so...
I knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few
We'll look
things
later.
to take care of.
Oh, so multiple objects they give you. Very nice.
I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that.
You know, and I really like the music, but I think in relation it seems a little high to his voice. There we go.
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire. For now,
I
at
believe
least.
so.
I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
I mean, we have the subtitles too,
Picked
so...
up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast.
Okay, so what we're doing, we're out making breakfast now? Okay.
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire. For now, at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
Right, we saw that one. Sorry about that. The ladder's where we came from the loft. Is there anything over here? You can't really... Okay.
Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off.
Are we supposed to be getting somewhere? Okay, we have it on us. Fine. Very good. Oh, okay. So that's the guy from the beginning. Oh, I'm starting to understand, I think. And the little girl. So the mom is the one who was in the portal. It'll all be clear here very soon, I'm sure. Let's see here. There are multiple doors, I think. Are we trying to make breakfast? Is that the deal? Now where are we going? Oh, my controller is drifting. I was like, where's it taking me? What's happening? I need to fill the jug with water. I don't think I need a hint. I think we can get this.
I needed something to collect the water first.
Of course. Let's grab our jug there. Get that beautiful water. Hey. Well.
The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump.
Let's see. I don't have anything heavy, do I? No. We're gonna have to go look around, I think. Well, let's go back inside, finish that, come back out, make sure there's nothing we're missing there. Look at this beautiful contraption.
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight.
I'm confused about who's with who's dad and all that yet, but now this door here we were able to. Oh, let's.
Tried to keep some things out of Lily's reach, but it never worked.
Oh, well then. Nah, we don't want to use that to get those oats. Not right now. What's on B here? I think I came out of the ladder. Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Where are you?
This animation's really cool.
Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what.
Water?
The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant.
So we're going to want to put some water in there, I think.
It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot.
Okay, a square object of some kind.
Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use, though.
Oh yeah, let's wear that mask. See, there's good items here. We gotta raid this place. A secret button.
I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
It's not that secret, but what's it do? Oh, nice. Okay, so maybe we need the light off at some point. That's fine. Feel like we're good in here for now, though. Wait.
Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside. Or eating.
Yes, we all forget those things. Let's go. Okay, so we're looking for a heavy object right now, on top of just exploring. There's the dog. Oh, let's...
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
Right, Lily. I gotta remember Lily's the dog, not the little girl. And we're loading. Okay, we're out the front. We need something heavy. We go around the back. This is awesome. I already like games like this, though.
It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was Anya's favorite place to have a picnic.
Okay. Is that a mom or... You gotta check the snow mom.
Lily's willfulness. It was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house.
Once again, try not to be confused. Lily's the dog, right? Or we're talking about the dog. Oh, we're just checking out our property here. This is beautiful. Does this whole game take place on an acre? We're about to find out. We're just going to see where can we walk to, where can we not walk to. Beautiful. Okay. I have yet to find a run, which makes sense.
He never could leave signs behind.
I was trying to see if I could run. I hit the wrong button. There's no wrong button, just a button. Okay, we're not going to venture further at the moment. We could check that mailbox, though, actually. Of course, like, why wouldn't we just check it? Dear Aidan, thank you for your application for the position of repair clerk at Boyle & Sons. I appreciate your consideration, but regrettably have decided not to offer you a position at this time. While I have no doubt that someone with your military engineering experience would be capable of the role, I should think you would be well suited to a more demanding occupation. Perhaps at the new hydroelectric dam with your father? I wish you every success in your future endeavors. Kindest regards, Sean Boyle, owner and manager. All right. So, but we just hit A again.
Strange lights?
Unemployment rates rise, and emigration on the rise. Rumor abound regarding strange lights in the countryside, like the beginning of our game. The Independent Times.
It's a package from my father.
Ooh. So the father's name is Arthur.
Arthur, This is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
Profit.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around.
Yeah, well, I mean, so far that's been our entire game, snooping around. Sounds good. What do we got here? Okay, that's the other stuff. It's a little janky. Notes. I need something to fix the pump. We are not getting hints.
My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport, and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said.
Oh, what's...
Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts, I definitely couldn't leave.
Right. Okay, but there is a leave. Oh, look at that little mouse up there. Hey, mouse. Can I come talk to you, mouse? Just want to hang out. So this is a little something different than Little Nightmares, the last game I played, so... Wonderful. I think we're going to be able to find... There's nothing over here, okay. Outside, out back, I'm sure the object we were looking for was right there, but... A who, what's, or a thingamabob. So that's a metal stump, or a wood stump pitcher. We need something heavy.
The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off.
Alright. What else we got here? B?
Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it'd have been days. There was no sign.
Yeah, it's just like totally chill about your dad being missing for days. Maybe it's something he
The
does.
door was unlocked, but something was blocking on the other side.
Okay. Well, now we're... Hold on. What do we have for objects? Handle, crystal, no. Now I'm starting to get stuck. Oh, this game's over. No. Okay. Hold on a second here. We have a mask. We have a crystal. Oh, see, this is just automatically sends you down if I hit the wrong button. Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. What is this wheel over here? Huh. Ah. Are there things we can interact with that we can't normally? Now, I know...
I don't think that would have helped.
Okay.
I've had better ideas.
I have had better ideas. But at the moment... We have a broken handle. For some reason, we're... Can we just...
The handle could be replaced later. I needed a temporary workaround.
Right. I'm pretty sure I don't have something that's going to work on this right now, so...
I don't think that would have helped.
Nah. I'm trying every stupid thing here. But what do we need? Is it showing like part of the handle is still on there, like a pole or a bar? That's what I think we need. I think we need to get into the shed. But if there's something blocking the door, we can't go any further. And we... Let's try... Just getting up there.
Don't think that would
Nope.
have helped. don't think that
No.
would have helped.
Okay. If this takes me an hour just to get this first part, maybe we'll do a little cut. So we're gonna backtrack again here. I feel like that duck. Now to pull it down. Okay. Use.
Tried to keep some things out of Lily's reach, but it never worked.
Sure. But do we get up there then? No, because they said no, we don't want in there. Okay, hold on.
Cooking utensils hung from
Okay,
the wall by the
I mean, can we
fire,
use a
there
heavy
at least.
pot or a
I'd
pan
recently
to
made
slam?
Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
Yes. Let's backtrack. And then we'll go upstairs and check our bedroom again. Let's make sure this crystal doesn't go in here.
Let's see.
Ha!
Fits.
It does.
Huh?
It does fit.
It's glowing.
That's what I thought.
The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal.
Okay. There is nothing else for us to be doing right now. But we got the crystal. We need something heavy. It's invention, okay. There's something in the bedroom that I... Oh, well, that was his jacket. This is Dad's room. There's nothing in there that I see.
If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily. And I did not...
So Lily isn't the dog. Wait, what's the dog's name? Oh, come on now.
I think he relocated, so he won't be responsible for waking
Okay,
Lily.
B.
You and me both, buddy.
Am I really this messed up on the on the very beginning? It's funny. Okay, let's give it another shot.
There was a solid block of wood next to the pump.
Yeah, but I know there's a solid block of wood next to the pump. Is that what we want to use to... This is very tough. This is meant for children, so... Of course it's perplexing me. There's a shed, you can't get up or go anywhere else. Let's see.
Nah.
Okay. I'm just not believing that this is...
The handle was broken, and the only tools I knew of were in the shed.
Thank you. Alright. So how do we get... Is it the transmitter goes to there to open the door? Right. So this is the... Can we turn this on?
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. I've had better ideas.
I know you have, but... How do we open the shed door? The only thing I can think of is this object up here, A. But we can't get to A. Unless maybe I use the handle to reach it. Did I already try that? I think I already tried that. Nah. Let's use the mask on the dog.
I've had better ideas.
Yep.
Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that.
Okay. So we can't go upstairs. We can't do anything with the dog. Can't do anything with the pots and pans.
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
I'm super confused. Okay. We need something to get into the bed. And the only tools we know of are in the shed. And we can't get in the shed because the shed door is stuck. I'm not ashamed. If they'll give me a hint on this, I'll take it. So let's see here. How do you do hint? Hint? There's no way to give me a hint. Come on now. So items, notes. Oh, that is the hint, I guess. I needed something to fix the pump? Sure. Oh. I see. Yeah, solution. Use the pump handle to unlock the shed door. What? I don't care. I love that there's a hint solution there, because this is going to drive me crazy. It's dangerous to go alone. Ask for a solution. Hey, we got the achievement. Let's see if we don't. I knew it had to... Okay, I guess. All right. And we're entering the shed. Okay.
It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place.
That'll go in our pocket. Okay, nothing
The
yet.
lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running.
Okay,
I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average generator.
sure.
I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things...
I think that's a portal door, I would think, a transporter or something. It kind of looks like that, if any of my sci-fi knowledge holds. Okay, so I think that pitchfork is what we're gonna use for now to get the water. And the water, we're making we can't forget Lily's breakfast, but I think we're really trying to get that machine going. So let's see your pitchfork.
The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge.
Okay. It wasn't heavy enough by itself. Can you use... You can't use multiple objects, though. Okay. Let's look around one more time in here. Maybe we use the pitchfork in here. Or somewhere else to get... Oh, well, or can we get those objects, that A bag? Let's see here. Let's try a few things. Nah.
Nah.
I don't think we're supposed to do anything in here, truthfully. I think we have to have everything on to do that. Just make sure there's nothing over here. Okay, okay. You know, sometimes, though, wasn't there... Yeah. Sometimes we want to pull objects out because it'll give us other options that we're not seeing.
There was a solid block of wood next to
Can I use the pitchfork with a solid block of wood? Is that the point? Okay, well,
Yet another impressive
the logic
feat of
is
engineering.
not always sound here, so there might be more solutions. Okay, I see what we're saying. Well, that's not how you pump water.
Well, well, well.
It's not gonna help. Okay, okay. Well, well, well. Jug of water. Oh wait, can we get A with pitch? No, we don't have the pitchfork anymore. So There's no reason for that.
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least.
Okay,
I
so what
recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
we supposed to make her breakfast? Thought we were... There's nothing to interact with here. Nah. Okay. Well, then we're gonna go in here and put the water in this machine. Because it takes water. We know that.
I've had better ideas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There, that should keep it cool.
Oh, no. It's all types of buttons. Thingamabobs and whirlies.
Huh? It's glowing.
So weight 3. Ohm is 4. So weight 3. Ohm 4. And I don't know any of the rest. Ooh, what's this? Math now.
The whole
Strange
wall
symbols.
is covered in writing.
Okay, well, I don't think we're supposed to. Oh, H2O, yeah, notepad. Okay, let me get out of here for a minute. We can come back. This thing's going, though. Did that accomplish something? There we go. Okay, well, we put the jug down. Are we going to get Lily now?
If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily.
Right.
I did not want to do that.
Okay, so... Is it B?
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire.
Okay.
For now, at least.
Sure,
I
sure.
recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
Right. We have yet to see that small wooden sword. And our object now. Focus is... Something was missing. The machine's on, sure, but... Okay, sorry. What object is missing? With the ohms, we have to punch in some stuff. Which I didn't even try, so maybe we just try hitting buttons. See what happens here for a minute. I do not believe this is how we're supposed to learn this. We're going to have to find something out here. 4, we're at 3. Oh, there's the sequence right there.
Dad had a habit of
What am I
writing
doing?
whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for?
What could we be using it for? And clone Fira? Okay, so the third in, then those 3, and then that 1. There we go. That's what I thought.
Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
Well, well, well. And it caused us to open the window. Brilliant. There we go, another achievement. We're just plowing through this, folks. And we're going to go check out the shed again. Let's do it. High adventure. That's what we're having right now. High adventure. Wait, now we can do A.
Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had.
Okay. There. Okay, yeah, well, I wish we had a step ladder. That would really help, wouldn't it?
I'll find a way to blame it on the dog.
Don't blame things on the dog. Dogs are good. There we go. I've been having the step ladder now for... Wait. Oh. Well, well, well. What were we trying to get there
The
anyway?
machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder.
Yes, sir.
It was one of the puzzle boxes my father often made for Lily.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it.
When in doubt, dance it out. Are we going in right away? Is that what we're doing? Is there nothing? I don't...
The machine appeared to be waiting for something. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious.
Okay. So, let's just make sure. Oh, we gotta wake Lily up. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, nice little
There's a
map here.
hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work.
Are we doing a teleportation between those two places? And something went horribly wrong and now he's missing. I'm just guessing. We'll find out. We'll find out. Come on, Lily. We're running. We're coming. Is that... I believe those are peach cans or tomatoes or something on that machine. That thingamabobber. Whirlywig.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep.
Okay. Well, what do we still have? We have a mask. Oh, we just have a mask. Nah.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep.
Okay.
Whenever possible, I tried to avoid taking the blame for waking Lily.
Well, we have a dog that we supposedly blame everything on, so...
Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up.
Okay, but what can we do? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Nice. We avoided the consequences.
Lily was fearless, even with the way she got out of bed.
We need to do the puzzle box to Lily. Come on, Lily.
Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
Right, yep. Well. Finger stop, finger stop, finger stop. When in doubt, dance it out. Oh, you know what? She just did a dance.
Lily was fearless. even
Okay,
with the way
let
she
me
got out
see.
of
I
bed.
think she did positions. Let's see here.
Lily was
Oh,
fearless.
you know what? Oh, sorry.
Even with the way she got out of bed.
We gotta do the, gotta give it to her again. Hey, oh. That's not what we want.
How did that dance go again?
Right. We'll figure this out. I think... I don't know. I'm confused. I'm gonna try it. Nope, I got the wrong one. Okay. Let me try to memorize this again, now that I'm... We'll get this.
How did that dance go again?
What's it start? Let's see. Hand up. Big V, square, out, up. I think this one, and then I think it was the upside down. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay. Let's try it one more time.
How did that dance go again?
So, arm up or head. No, V, square, arm up. There we go. Arm up and then upside down. Is that it? There we go.
The secret dance routine
Gotcha.
turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there is a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
Let's get that key. Alright, I think we still have A there. That's stuff to keep away from Lily. And we're going back to the shed. Let's see what this key does. This is a pretty little game. Okay, now what? Let's grab that key.
Looks about the right size.
It does look about the right size. Oh, let's just jump in this crazy thing. Yeah. Like we didn't know that was going to happen. Right. Okay, feel like that's the end of a chapter.
So hungry. Need breakfast.
I wasted all... Oh, now we get to play her. Very cool. So that does it for episode 1 of The Little Acre. We're going to continue right away and jump into episode 2, so join me then.